What's going on, YouTube? It is your boy Chris, back again with another video for you guys today. In this part of the FIFA 21 trading preparation and all-around market, I'm going to talk about the potential impact of Icon SBCs. Now, the reason why I want to talk about Icon SBCs is because there is a growing thought within the community, and from what I've heard specifically, that Icon SBCs will be back in FIFA 21, which means that we're going to have even more fun on the content side of things this year, which is good. It'll give us something to grind for that's not gameplay exclusive, like in terms of objectives and stuff like that. I think they've done a good job of being able to grind for a certain player, but I think there's always been a cap, especially with the icon swaps that they did this year. I don't think they didn't do it properly, in my opinion, because they never gave us the big icons, the Hullets, the Cruyffs, the Ronaldos, just the Zidans, all of these type of cards. They didn't get the top tiers, and that's why icons, if you look at all of these prices on the market, for example, if you take a look at Prime Cruyff, he's over 4 million, and he was like 6 mil for a good while. If you take a look at Eusebio, Prime Eusebio, he's 5 million. If you take a look at Hullet, and I don't know why my PS4 is doing that on the top left, if you look at Hullet, he's 7 mil. These are cards that were just way more accessible at this point of the game last year, and even more accessible during Team of the Season and after Team of the Year last year. It'll be interesting to see what they decide to do with Icon SBCs potentially being in the game next year. How is the market going to be impacted by that? Well, SBC fodder will be a lot of fun to trade with, because with Icon SBCs, it'll always keep fodder at a certain point. If you guys remember back in FIFA 18 and in FIFA 19, fodder was so easy to trade with, and it was so easy to invest in. Last year, I'm talking about FIFA 20 here, the first 3 months of the game, there was like no SBCs that were requiring fodder. And the reason for that, in my opinion, is because EA came into FIFA 20 wanting to control the market everywhere. They didn't want people to make money through investing on fodder cards. So if I show you guys, Sergio Busquets' graph right here, okay, he's an 88 overall last year, okay, not an 89 like he is this year. He went all year over 30,000 coins. He would never go under 30,000 coins. He even hit a high. The first SBC was on October 15th last year. It was a set of 5 icons, which then, after a couple sets, they did just individual icon SBCs after that. And if you look here, it goes to 42 up to about 59, goes even higher with other SBCs that came out that week as well. It goes to 94,000 coins. That's for an 88 overall card. If you take up Busquets this year, all right, and Busquets is, at the first 3 months of the year, guys, we didn't have anything fodder wise. Look at the graph difference. I mean, you're seeing a skyrocket, and you're seeing a higher peak as well at certain points of the first couple months of last year. Here, he breaks out to 33,000 coins on October 14th, then goes all the way down to 24 for an 89 overall on November 19th. He goes down to 24,000. Now, obviously, it goes up to 48. Now, this, I believe, was when the baby icon SBC came out, so that's why he went up. But it takes something like an icon SBC to get people going to buy fodder. So if icon SBCs are truly well and back, fodder will have even more demand probably at the start of the year, and you won't see this huge drop, from 34,000 coins and going all the way down to 27, because fodder is always going to keep a certain price now. If, icon SBCs are always going to be coming every single week, or maybe 2 a week, whatever they decide to do, I believe fodder is just going to always hold a price. And it's going to be a lot of fun to trade with as well. Whenever you see a drop-off, if there's supply coming onto the market, fodder will always rebound. Just like this year, fodder always rebounds when there is supply because there's SBCs out. But if there's no SBCs out, then it takes a little while for you to make coins on it. With an icon SBC, the buyback probably will be very fast because there's always an SBC for people to go and craft. And that's why I think they're missing it a little bit this year, in my opinion, because we didn't have enough cards for end game cards, right? You're thinking about an icon that you're crafting. you're going to use that card for a long time. We didn't have enough of those, in my opinion, in this year's game. And the reason for that, and the Summer Heat promo was great, don't get me wrong. Flashbacks were good as well. This player moments was what kind of took over from the Icon SBCs last year. And honestly, a lot of these were ripoffs. I mean, this Lucas for 1 million coins was a terrible value SBC, in my opinion. At least with, and what I think EA could do to help them a little bit is they can use the value of a card on the market to determine an SBC value on a player. When it comes to a player moments Lucas Moura, you know he's not going to get a special card that is over 93 overall. So now you have to price it in your mind how you think it should be priced. In terms of Icon SBCs, you can price an Icon SBC based on his price on the market, right? So if, let's just say for example, I want to craft Cruyff, and EA is trying to figure out how much they want to put the SBC value at. Well, anything over 3 million will probably be a little bit too much, but what end up happening if they do make the SBC value 2.8 to 3 million, or even extend it to 3.5, this card instantly goes down in price and becomes way more accessible because of that. The Icon SBC is similar to Kevin De Bruyne's Player of the Year card. Kevin De Bruyne got a Player of the Year, same in games, same overall, just different card style, right? This, obviously with Icons, is the same card. It's just untradable instead of tradable. Team of the Season Kevin De Bruyne went down 900,000 coins. And the reason for that is because the SBC will always hold some sort of value that will never allow the tradable player on the market to exceed that price. Because people will always say to themselves, okay, do I want to pay for the SBC, or do I want to buy the card outright in the market? And there's going to be a lot of people that would rather craft the icon themselves, get the packs back, and get the player that they've always wanted instead of having to buy him off the market. A lot of people like untradable teams. That's why I like it as well. For me, when I'm grinding FIFA, I love untradables because I never have to worry about the price of the player. Whenever you buy a player off the market, you always have to worry about whether it's going to go up or it's going to go down. With Icon SBCs, if you grind to the player that you want to, you will never have to worry about the price of the player on the market. And that is why a lot of people would rather just go to the SBC section instead of actually buying the card on the market. So what happens now, instead of a Cruyff on the market being 4 million coins, now you're going to have people that are no longer going to be buying off the market. They're going to start to do the SBC, and this card's going to get sold off possibly as more people craft the SBC. They are so full of themselves, EA, because last year they said that they didn't want to exceed a certain threshold, but the threshold this year was broken, you know, with multiple 99 overall, or not 99 overall, but just SBCs like Player of the Month Messi was like 3 million coins or something like that. They can make SBCs that are millions of coins. They just need to price it properly. They need to make sure the packs are tradable, because you can't expect people that are paying 2 to 3 million coins for an icon and not have some sort of tradable pack value back. That would be messed up on EA's part. Now, hopefully, this untradable pack common theme goes away. I don't want it to be in FIFA 21. I think it's stupid. I really hope that they've kind of taken the community feedback and stopped giving us untradable packs. Going back to the market side of things, and that was a little bit of market too, but just my overall thoughts on it. If we do see Icon SBCs, if they want to price it properly, do they go back to the formula they did back in FIFA 19? That's require an icon. If they require an icon, here's one of two things that'll happen, in my opinion. If they price an SBC up at like 800,000 coins, and it needs to require an icon, icons will rise. The worst ones will go up, okay? Not maybe as much as you saw it go up. I mean, he pretty much doubled in price on October 15th, Peter Schmeichel. And that's because, obviously, he was required for the SBCs. They even went up even higher. I mean, this card was 830k at a peak. That's way too high. What will happen is if they do require icons for a certain icon SBC, yes, icons will go up. Now, if icons are not required for the SBC, and it's more fodder, so I'm talking like EA to make the price of an SBC go even higher, they do multiple 88 squads, multiple 89s, 87s, 86s. What you will see is fodder being much more used, and it'll make investing and trading way, way, way better because of that. you know, you'll have so many different stipulations. You can have, you know, a card getting an inform, okay? Let's just say Busquets has a goal and an assist, right? Very rarely he gets that, but let's say Busquets gets a 90 overall team of the week. His 89 gold card is going to absolutely skyrocket depending on what icon SBC comes out that week. And that is why, in my opinion, we really need to have these back, because trading with Fodder was much more enjoyable in FIFA 19 because I just felt like they moved a lot more. I feel like with FIFA 20, they did move, they did go peaks and valleys, but I want them to just move even more. And with icon SBCs, they'll do that. So hopefully this video showed you guys like the impact of just icon SBCs and what we could see. I'm hoping and praying that the rumors are true that we are going to get icon SBCs. Thank you guys for watching the video today. Appreciate it. Comment, subscribe if you're new around here, and I'll talk to you guys in the video soon. Peace out.